What's up, Hentai Army? It's your boy, Hentai God. Yeah. So I'm sorry if you can hear the background. It's, chaos in this house. I'm in San Antonio, Texas. Hit me up. Yeah, haha. But for real, I should be making a Discord soon. I have my sisters upstairs. They're a little noisy. Yeah. But yeah, and there was just storm just out there. So if my baby brother comes downstairs, he's probably scared. So please just don't mind him. Unless he actually comes mess with me, then you'll have to mind him because I'm going to go tell him to get out of my face. He's cute now, but like I don't want to deal with kids right now. I'm kind of in a mood. Sorry. Um, but yeah, I should be creating a Discord soon. Once I get everything settled and you know strategize. Yes, I know. You guys are going. Some of you guys are going to bash me in the comments, talking about how I didn't do as you said, and I didn't, um, you know, script the videos. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll get by sooner or later. I'll get the scripting when my imagination starts working. Cause right now, all I can think of, hentai deku. I'm talking orgy fest deku, squirting everywhere, porn. That's all I think about right now. But yeah, so getting into the story where we left off, the orgy had commenced. But I'm going to skip till the orgy finishes. And Midnight walks in. Well, I'm not sure if Midnight was already in, but I'm gonna just say she walks in and she sees the class is a disaster. There's there's like the students are sweating. There's wet spots on the floor. You know, just stuff like that. And she's like, "Oh, I caught a gist of what happened here. We have cameras, right?" And everyone starts to freak out. But Midnight just says, "But I won't I won't pull up the cameras for your class president." And yeah. Oh, and you guys should know what positions are what, you know, but I'm not going to be talking about positions today or the class president thing. What I'm going to talk about is, did I already talk about that? I think I did. If I didn't do the Aizawa entrance, entrance exam, his entrance exam, quirk examination, then I'll just do that like in a small little part. But if I did, then I'm just going to go straight to this. So yeah, there was a subscriber who gave a little hint to something, and I didn't think that I'd want this to be go tragically, but I've also thought that maybe I could make this into something like, if you've watched Shimonetta, then I could make it into something like that. So first off, Dabi, female Dabi, uh, female Shigaraki, and Toga are technically spies. They're not the best at it though, and they're not going to be spies forever. Hint, hint. Due to some good, pipe laying. He gonna lay that pipe. He gonna lay the smacker down on her booty. Yeah. So they're spies. Like, that's one major thing I'm changing. They're spies. But the incident at at the UA, what's it called? Rescue, course. It didn't happen the same way. And I'll get into that right now. So, Aizawa stated to the class that, they'd be going on a field trip. It's to a hero rescue, seminar. And they'll be practicing rescuing with a hero called 13. 13 is it's a black hole based hero. And I'm going to unlock another quirk of One for All. Yeah, in this part. You'll know what it is. But it's going to be special, okay? and it's going to tie into the Aphrodisiac mutation. Uh, so everyone's getting ready. They're packing bags because this trip, unlike like in the actual, you know, is an all night trip. The only people who couldn't go was. Sorry, I'm tired. The only people who couldn't go was Mineta, because who wants his. Well, did I make Mineta a girl? If I made Mineta a boy, he's not there. But if I made him a girl, then he's there. But if he's a boy, nobody wants that pervert there. Sorry, my sister's in the background. They're upstairs. No one wants it there. And then there's also. Yeah, that's it. Just Mineta. Like, if I could kill Mineta off, I would, but I have something planned for him. He's going to make this story a lot better due to the fact that he's an open pervert. But yeah. So, they're packing bags and they're spending the night at the hero course. I mean, the rescue course. And the reason why they're doing this is because sometimes being a hero, it takes longer for you to, rescue the people than you actually hope. So, the next day, they get there. And Deku just feels off. That's when 13 comes and introduces herself, or himself, and everything kicks off like it did in the anime. Except one major thing. Shigaraki, Toga, and Dabi are on the heroes team. Now, they have been majorly affected by the Aphrodisiac quirk. They got a full dose of it. Like, if you've already been either affected by it, then you can't get infected again. But the method of getting infected by it, it's like a disaster. The method you get infected by it determines, how strong it's going to affect you. And they got, like, sperm. Like, I'm talking actual sperm inside of them. So, that means, every time they're near him, their ovaries just start melting. Gooey cum. And yes, kids, yes. If you shouldn't be watching this. Girls can come too. I know. They're upstairs snapping. I don't care though. Just listen to my voice. So, what happens next is, Deku's quirk doesn't even have to be activated for them to be affected. Like, it's that bad. It all depends on how you got in contact with it. And no, for you sick degenerates who thought I was going to use Airy, I'm not. I'm going to use grown-up Airy, but whatever. I'm not going to spoil anything from the anime to just how I want the anime to go, so I'm going to apply that now. So, yeah. What happens is that the Nomu comes out, and, everything happens according to Shigaraki's plan, except, Kurogiri, is feeling himself a little too much, and he's like saying he's going to kill the number one symbol of peace. Yeah, he's saying all that he's big and bad. Yeah, so this is making Deku highly upset. I'm talking highly upset. No, actually, better yet, Kurogiri's there, but there's someone even more stronger than him. All for One. All for One is there. Female All for One is there. She's, I'm not going to say she has the injuries that she did. It's just she has the same thing All Might has, is his respiratory system is completely damaged. Yeah, so Deku uh, everyone gets whooped away. Same situation as last time, except Deku's not in the water. No, Deku is like in. Where is No, Deku's still in the center. He's with Todoroki, Bakugo, uh, and I need one more person. Kaminari, forget it. Kaminari. Now, the only thing is, Ida escaped. Yes, he or she escaped. I forgot who I made a boy and who I made a girl. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna rewatch my videos. You know, I'm gonna try to make sure I don't make this mistake during the Naruto what if. Yeah. So Ida escapes to go warn All Might, and everything just happens naturally. Except, you know, no, Kirishima. It's Kirishima, not Kaminari. Kirishima gets hurt, and I'm talking badly. Like, All for One just takes his hurt black tendril and just spins it at a degree to where it's like a drill and just punches Kirishima with it. And this highly upsets Deku. I'm talking very much upsets. And it brings out something within him, something electric. So, with everything Deku has, he starts. He tries to run to stop it. You know, he doesn't want to see her die. He doesn't want to see any of the girls die. You know why? That rhymed. He don't want to see any of the girls die, and just seeing that happen affects him majorly, to the point where, his body becomes covered in pink electricity. It's like going crazy. And he takes one step and he's immediately in front of All for One. All for One's like, oh, so do we have a challenger here? And she's all cocky. And then as soon as All for One goes to punch Deku, Deku jumps, clings to her back, and electrocutes her brain. But Deku's electricity isn't like Kaminari's electricity or the Deku from Canon electricity. It's not something that increases his, just overall speed. This electricity, when activated, it activates from the fingertips to the rest of the body. And the reason why it activates from the fingertips is because of the way he first used it. He used it to do something to All for One. You know what? I'm going to just tell you in this time. He activated something in All for One that hasn't been activated in years. Something that All for One forgot that she had. He activated her lust, her craving for human contact, for man. He activated something so primal within her that the rest of her brain just started to melt. He didn't kill her, no. He gave her something worse than that. She now craves Izuku. She craves Midoriya. And nothing's going to stop that craving. See, her goal now is no longer world domination or the domination of Japan or any of that. Her goal now is strictly to get Deku. Now, she sends the Nomu after Deku, but tells the Nomu, don't harm him. I need him for a project, she says as her voice begins to melt softly. Her Kurogiri looks at his master and sees that she's dripping wet, almost as if she peed herself. But All for One doesn't. Oh, Kurogiri gets it now. He understands. All for One's horny, and nothing can stop All for One from craving what she craves. So it's almost like if you've watched Akame ga Kill and you know the the girl with the sword and it releases an ice discharge. It's like her and the main character. Well, they pissed me off with that because they said he wasn't the main character. Akame was, which, made me mad. But yeah, it's like their relationship. That's what their relationship is going to be like. So yeah, everything's just going crazy. Aizawa was trying to stop, the no move from grabbing Deku and hurting him, not knowing that All for One told the Nomu not to hurt Deku. Uh, Deku was just jumping around, using his newfound power to leave electric marks everywhere. But these electric marks, it's doing something to the ground. It's releasing a type of smoke. See when his mutation activates, his quirks activate. When his quirks activate, his mutation activates. They're all tied together. So his electricity, when in contact with the ground, when he's moving at fast paces, it's picking up dust and it's transforming that dust into aphrodisiac mist. Well, not mist, aphrodisiac dust. And he says, I just thought of a new move. He says as he begins to move faster and faster and faster around the Nomu. It's almost as if he's creating a tornado. He's going so fast that his black whip activates. Sorry, yeah, mom was at the door. But if I'm not mistaken, I last left off on telling you that he made a new move. Black whip also activated. It's leaving like whips and releasing drips of it, moistening the dust even more to get it to be aphrodisiac dust. And he calls this move Aphrodisiac Sandstorm, or Sandstorm of Lust. And it doesn't just hit the Nomu. Now, the Nomu doesn't have any primal urges and its brain doesn't function properly. Who it really hits is Kurogiri and All for One. Now, it does something weird to Kurogiri, since Kurogiri is, spoiler alert, technically a Nomu. It changes him back. But not in the way you think. He's functioning mentally, but he still has the quirk that was bestowed upon him. He's functioning mentally. His brain was restored. And everything he says, what is going on? Who am I? What is this? Now, All for One, she just melts. And Kurogiri still has that, central mind that he must protect his master. So he opens a portal and pushes them in, but stays behind. And everyone's gone. But I'm going to leave it off here. And you have an 18-minute video. Congratulations. But I'm still using the phone, so I won't be able to do the other two. But I'll do it tomorrow. And then, yeah.